Hi, how are you? Well, I thought we'd do something just sort of a casual daytime makeup, but something that feels a little more right for fall. We are late October and it's chilly outside, and I'm in a turtleneck, which is not my best look, but it's cozy. So, in honor of cozy, let's do some cozy makeup. Let's get the hair out of the way. Yes, I have a great big pimple on the tip of my nose. And apparently those wonderful acne patches that I love so much don't stay on the tip of my nose when I sleep, and they keep falling off. So yeah, not attractive. Can't do anything about it. C'est la vie. Oh, and I'm excited to tell you that I have a sponsor for today's video. Today's video is sponsored by NIRA. Now, this is a super exciting new product. NIRA is a skincare laser designed for use around the eyes. Now, I have a bunch of skincare products. I have a bunch of devices, as you know, but every single device tells you don't use around the eyes. Well, my eye wrinkles are a big concern. It's the one spot that I don't like to get Botox. As much as I like to get rid of these wrinkles, I feel like smile lines, I don't want to be paralyzed there. I like to be able to make that expression. I'm not in love with those wrinkles. So I'm so excited to have a device that is helping me get rid of these wrinkles. Now, it's completely painless and it only takes about 2 minutes. You can use it morning and night, but I'm not doing a sunscreen-based foundation today, so I'm not going to do that live in front of you, but I've got some video that I did the other day showing you how to use the NIRA laser, and I think it is a real game changer. NIRA is super easy to use. It only takes 2 minutes a day. You have no pain, no redness, no downtime. Here's how it works. You've got your treatment button here. You've got your laser here. And this is designed to just work on the eye wrinkles, the very fine skin you have right around your eyes. Here's your power button. Right now you can see I'm on level 2. Each time you push the button, it takes you up a level. So you can find whatever level works for you. Now we're at level 5, and now we're off. So let's turn that back on. I found that I'm most comfortable at level 3. When I take it up to level 5, it's a little spicy for me. When I first started, I was using it at level 1, and I definitely recommend starting at level 1 until you get the hang of how it feels. Find the level that's most comfortable to you. Find the level of warmth that feels like enough for you. And that's how easy it is. You simply press and hold the treatment button until you hear a small sound that alerts you that treatment is done there. Once you finish that, you then move to the next spot, slightly overlapping. So it's tiny, tiny little moves all along your eye wrinkle. I'll show you. You can see, very quick and easy and painless. And it'll tell you when to stop, when the treatment has been enough, or when you are in a piece of skin that it is not designed for. In just 2 minutes a day, you can quickly and easily take care of your own fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. I've been using my NIRA for about a month, and so far I am seeing a very subtle difference that really encourages me. I think after a few months of using this, I'm going to see a major difference in my lines and wrinkles. I'm very excited. I've had so many products that work on the greater surface area of the skin, but this is the first time I've had a laser to target the fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes. Now, this is an FDA-cleared product, and it is patented. It's made in the USA. Yay! Okay, only my US people care about that. But I'm super loving the NIRA for treating the fine lines and wrinkles around the eyes, which allows me the ability to still smile and make wrinkles and make those fine lines and have that expression. I don't have to use Botox to freeze the muscles. Your charge is going to last you about a month. So you really only have to charge this once a month. And cleanup is easy. You just put a little 70% alcohol on a Q-tip and just wipe it off. It's that easy. You can use NIRA just once a day, or if you like, you can use it twice a day. Use it morning and night to really speed up those results. Now you'll notice when you first begin using the NIRA laser, you're going to feel a little dry and a little tight right around the eyes. That tells you it's working. But to make it feel more comfortable and also to help that speed along, we're going to use some NIRA Hyaluronic Acid Serum. Hyaluronic acid is something that your own body makes, and it's a wonderful way to draw moisture to your skin. And naturally, I have a discount code for you, and I'm going to drop that down below in the description box. There's a 90-day money-back guarantee, so you can try NIRA risk-free. I've been using it for about a month. I can see a difference in my lines and wrinkles, and I know that as I keep using it, I'm going to keep making those lines and wrinkles even smoother without paralyzing them. So I still get to have full mobility in my face, but also soften those lines and wrinkles. I still am using my darker toned foundation. I haven't quite gotten to my winter palette yet, so I am using NARS Santa Fe, which is a medium 2. This is a matte finish foundation, and I just put a little bit on a stainless steel palette, and I use that to apply. I'm using my usual brush. This is a soft blend concealer brush from Sigma. I find it gives me more control and allows me to apply my foundation just a little bit more sheer. But there is no absolute right way to apply foundation. You can use your fingers, you can use a sponge, you can use a beauty blender. Whatever method works for you, that's the right method. Doesn't matter what anyone else says. I'm going to use a concealer around my nose because I have some broken capillaries around there from a lifetime of allergies, as well as an annoying pimple. We're going to cover that with NARS Matte Complete Concealer in Canal. Ooh, that's sensitive. That's an owie. I'm going to go a little bit lighter under my eyes using the same brand of concealer, but in their vanilla shade. In summertime, I was using the darker tone because I had a little more color, but I find that I like just a little bit lighter under my eyes right now as we're going into autumn. I try not to blend my concealer too much around the wrinkles just because it's a high motion area with all the facial expressions, so you keep making a wrinkle. Of course, I could get Botox and not have that problem, but I like my Botox here and up here, but I don't do Botox around my eyes.
Because I like movement when I smile.
To each his own. That's the beauty of it. We all get to age how we choose to, and what works for one may not work for another. I'm going to do a little bit of powder. I'm going to use a brush this time. I go back and forth between using a brush and a puff, and I've lost the back end of this brush, but I keep using it. This is No Color Powder from RCMA. Just a tiny bit. This is a fairly matte foundation, so most of you won't need a powder, but I tend to run a little shiny. Not a lot of powder, but a little helps. NARS Full Dimension palette. I'm going to go in with this color as my contour using an Ada Studio F14 brush. Blending that up to push the cheek up. We're also going to put a little bit along the jaw, not too much, just enough to create a little bit of dimension. And if you like, you can even bring a little of that up into your temples. Just keeps you from looking flat. I tend towards more pinks and roses in my blush. So I'm going to try something that is a little more autumnal. This is the Sigma palette, and I'm going to go with this blush right here. Sigma sent this to me at no cost a couple of years ago. It was available at QVC then. I'm not sure if it is available there now, but that is where it was available at the time. And I really have liked this palette because it gives me a lot of variety. So let's go in with that shade. We don't need much because I'm rather pale. I think that's plenty. We can always add more. We're going to play with the NARS Extreme Effects palette. It's got some really pretty fun colors in it. So we'll play with these. I'm going to start with very neutral, this, and then some of this, which I think is a really pretty color for autumn. sort of a rusty brick color. For my lids, I'm going in with this matte tone all across. I'm going to go into the crease a little bit using this. It's an old e.l.f. brush. It's an angled brush, but it's not really crisp. And go into the crease. Oh, had something on my fingers there. That's not good. Well, we'll have to fix that. And go in with that same light tone and just soften that right there. And a clean brush to just blend it further out. And the same on the other side. Now I did get a little fallout right here, rather not fallout, I had it on my finger and didn't realize it, so let's do a little cleanup. Always good to keep some micellar water on hand. Clean up your mistakes. And then that's why you have your palette out. It's easy to just take a little bit of foundation and cover it up. Let's get some eyebrows on just to take a look at it. Viseart palette. I love these two bottom colors mixed together for my eyebrows. On a sharply angled brush. My friend Liz gave me this little one. I think it was from a Mary Kay set or something years ago. It's my favorite. Usually follow along on the bottom of my eyebrow to create the shape, and then I sort of brush the powder in through the hairs along that. Not sure if that's the right method for everybody else, but it's what I do. It works for me. Now, if you like to give your eyes a little extra pop, a lot of times we're used to using a highlight up there under our eyebrow, under our brow bone, but we're used to looking at it with a shimmer, and sometimes that's a bit much for day. So you can do the same thing with a matte color and get that same effect. So I'm using the Viseart palette and using this very vanilla color right here. I'm just using a flat bristled brush. This is Sigma. Just right under that. Really helps that stand out. And then it's never a bad idea, if you're somewhat visually impaired, to just take a clean brush, just make sure everything blends. You know I'm addicted to tight lining. I do it in every video. Not everyone feels the same way about it, but for me, it's imperative. So I'm tight lining, again, like I always do. Soft black eyeliner, not a waterproof. Right under the lashes. Don't look at the brush. Don't look at the pen. So it just makes the lashes look so much better, in my opinion. Now, I think a little bit of shimmer under the eye is really pretty. So I'm going to get my brush. This is a smudge brush, again from Sigma. I'm going into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette. Yeah, we're going to go with Classy and Sassy, this sort of coppery. It's not as bright as this gold dipped, but I think it's really pretty. So we'll do that under the eyes. Just for a little sparkle. I have a dark green liquid liner that I have not played with much. It is by Sephora. It is called Army Babe, and I'm going to try it on my top lid right now. And this is where I usually fail. So let's do it. So just a very thin line. I'm not going for a flick. I just want to have that tiny, tiny bit of green right next to the lashes. I can't ever see that lid. So it's always thicker on that eye than that eye because I can't see it. Ah! Thicken that up to match. That's fun. Get some lipstick on. I got some fun new lipsticks. NARS sent this to me the other day, and I am super excited. Look at all these colors! Reds are awesome, pinks are awesome, but I want to play with this autumnal. I think this might be a little too orangey for today. That might be right in there. That one might be right in there. So let's try these two out. Darker, lighter. Let's try the lighter first and then try the darker. And we definitely need lip liner. I'm going with just a really neutral lip liner. This is Joja Skinny Dipping. It's just natural. And it also needs to be sharpened. There we go. Okay, got our basic lip shape in. So let us try Surrender. That is great. That is like a perfect neutral daytime lipstick. Perfect. We'll try the darker one in a minute, but let me just feel this one for a moment. Does feel nice. Let's curl the lashes and throw on some mascara. I'm using the Thrive Liquid Lash Extensions Mascara. It really does lengthen. I did a commercial for them. They gave it to me for free when I did the commercial, and I really like this product. I like how it cleans because it's a tubing mascara. But you really see that difference when you wash your face at night. But you can see what a difference that makes for your lashes. I'll hit the bottom in a moment. So, loving this Surrender. Let's try the darker tone. Give that a quick blot. So, still has a little bit. I don't think I need to redraw the lip line. Maybe afterwards. Now we will try Lose Control. This is a really rusty color. I don't usually go for these. And that is also very pretty. For me, I think I kind of like the lighter one more. What do you think? Do you have an opinion? Let me blot again. Look at that blood blister right there on my finger, a little blood blister from pinching it in a cabinet when moving furniture. Well, moving cabinets up to my parents' house. I actually like it better blotted down a little bit. It just feels a little dark for me. I tend not to like darker lipsticks. But I'm going to add a little bit of that lighter color. And honestly, I think that's perfect now. Much better. Let me redefine that line. Lower lashes. Now, here is our daytime autumn makeup look. Let's see if we can get the hair. I feel like I need to here we go. Okay, now let's give the hair a little zhuzhing. Not going to do a full style. Styled it yesterday. It's still got a little bit of curl in it. And I don't like to do too much, but we'll give it a little bit in here. Then again, give that a little body. Give that a little texture. Okay, I have a little teeny tiny, yeah, get it off my finger. Good to have a stock of these little teeny tiny rubber bands. Pick them up at the beauty supply. Pull it back a little bit. There we go. No curl needed. I don't think we need to curl anything today. Yeah, let's bring it a little, give it a little face framing right there. Just right around the face. Give it a little curl. And one over here. It's always fun to change up your makeup as the seasons change. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day. I love you bunches, and I will talk to you very soon.